People always say like don't put celebrities on your boards. Girl, bye. I put Shia LaBeouf on there and you know I met him within like 4 months. Just throwing that out there. Hey guys, I'm Sonia and welcome to my channel. I make lifestyle and beauty content here on YouTube and all over the internet. I should probably mention that I started a podcast. I think the majority of you guys are listening to me on Spotify, so I'll leave that link down below. But today I'm gonna be focusing on manifesting things that we want in our future, AKA vision boards. I'm kind of a wiggle worm right now because I'm like really excited about just showing you guys my old vision board and pretty much walking you through all the things that came true. It's insane. If the word manifesting makes you uncomfortable because you feel like you're going against your religious beliefs, this could be your to-do list in picture form. So it doesn't have to be that deep and that serious, okay? So no one's going to hell. We're all just trying to survive 2021. With that said, go ahead and move on. So when you're putting your vision board together, you gotta think about things that you want in your future, whether that be healing, the whole man or a woman, wait, whatever you like, okay? I've even seen people put like animals, like if they want a horse or a cat or, you know, snake, girl. Pfft, I don't want a snake. Ow. So since I make vision boards often, I've got tons. So these are the last 2 vision boards that I've created, and I do collage style. And you can definitely use any materials that you have. I just prefer this method because it's a lot easier and I'm using the things that I already have, and the poster boards are pretty inexpensive. The size definitely doesn't have to be this big. This one's a lot smaller. You can also use apps like Pickmonkey or Canva to create one that will fit on the wallpaper of your phone. That way you can see it all the time. But I personally prefer the boards. This is actually hanging up in my front room with a clip, and it's just like mounted on my collage wall, so I love it. I personally just go through magazines like this, and whatever I see that speaks to me, I will cut it out and create a pile. And then before I start to glue them down, I will kind of situate them on the board. And then get permanent with it. Let me show you guys my vision board. Okay, so since the pandemic hit, I definitely couldn't do my annual Christmas party, especially in the size that I did. I wanted to make sure that it was outside, so I decided to rent a boat. I mean, this is not even because of my vision board, it was just like in the air or something. Also on my vision board is Shia LaBeouf. And I know, so many of you guys were coming for me in the DMs telling me about him like I don't already stalk him, okay? Keep in mind that this vision board was made a year ago. Now we're on a mission to find
Shia.
All right, Shia has been located. We spotted him. Well, I did because I have eagle eyes. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
He's across.
I can't see. I don't have my glasses.
He's over there. Maddie won't forget because she's literally in the corner of our picture together, like a little creep. I was dying inside, but also trying to like keep it cute because he got canceled in the last like 2 months, so we're just gonna move on. Another really big thing that I have on my vision board here were doors. And I have the doors there to signify opportunity, and I did not realize that I was gonna need those opportunities. This was made, this was created, this was manifested before the pandemic happened. I had no idea that I was going to really, really need those opportunities to stay afloat, to continue to take care of my son, and to, you know, take care of my mental health. So the opportunities don't have to be opportunities of financial gain, but I mean, obviously that did help. Hashtag blessed, because I feel like my faith was very, very challenged during this last year for multiple reasons. I feel like I went through an emotional war, and this was with a lot of things. So loss of friendship, which I'm going to be talking about on my podcast, so you guys make sure to go and follow me there if you want to hear it, because I just don't feel comfortable. I have been in, like, not really in an entanglement or in a situationship. I wouldn't even call it any of that. It's just like really not, I had a really hard time with, I'm like getting emotional. No.
You're not gonna get emotional. Stop it.
I had a lot of healing to do, and I think that's where the hands go. For me, I'm single, whatever. Nothing happened in 2020. Maybe that man hand is mine. I'm like holding my own freaking hand. I don't know. Part of this last year was also me accepting the fact that my son is getting older and I'm gonna have to start detaching myself from him. I know he's still like my child. I'm gonna be with him forever, but he is going to be craving more and more independence and probably even some more privacy. So that's very difficult for me, but with that learning and with that space that I'm going to have to start giving him, it makes me cherish the times that he reaches for me or wants to spend time with me even more. So I've been playing a lot more video games, you know. We have girls here and all the girls are covered in mud. We have been through so much in the last few months as a group. My voice still sounds emotional, but I'm okay. I feel like our group got even closer together because of what happened. I'm just gonna leave it at that. There's a girl here who is working out and she's getting her whole life. And if you guys didn't notice, like I lost quite a bit of weight. I went from almost 200 pounds to my current weight is just under 140 pounds. I lost count of how many baths I took. Taking baths is actually part of the prescription that my therapist gave me as far as loving my body and accepting it and not really taking anybody's criticism, whoever they are. It used to be like a really big, huge battle for me until I decided to do a lot of drastic things to lose the weight, which I'm going to be talking about in a different video. Sorry. She said, take a bath and touch your arms, touch every one of your fingers, touch your legs, and just be so grateful that they work. And if they don't work, find something to touch that does work. I was worried that my hair was falling out, so when I brush my hair, just be thankful for all the strands that were on my head. There are so many things to be grateful for, and I'm truly like filled up to the brim even just making this video because of how much positivity will come from making something like this, honestly. Last but not least would have to be the money. So for money to be on my vision board was like essential for me, and it probably will be on the next one. My goals for money is definitely not to be a billionaire, millionaire, thousandaire, whatever. Like, that's not even my goal. Money is on my board because, I mean, I needed more money, but then also I needed to change my relationship with money and to be grateful and more intentional and just making wiser choices. And that's it for this video. If you make a vision board, please make sure to tag me. I would love to see how beautiful your future is going to be. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a like. Also share it with someone who you think might benefit from it. And consider subscribing if you have not already joined my family. And I'll see you in the next one.